Defending the title is even harder than winning it, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. You've got your name in the history books. Now it's about what kind of legacy you're going to leave. And that comes down to how you respond to your challengers. Ooh. Hooked up. Into the neck breaker. Rapid knees. Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless. Enough already. Oh, my goodness. Kick to the spine. And one more for good measure.
You want to control the tempo. You want to dictate the pace. That right there is how you do it.
Ooh. Off the ropes.
Oh, what a knee strike.
Oh, no, just a little disrespect.
The champ taking their share of hits now.
And a stop to the gut, too.
There's certainly an element of danger inherent in a no disqualification match, isn't there, Corey?
More than a lot of people realize. It's not just the superstar in the ring you have to worry about. You have to worry about everyone in the locker room that they're aligned with. The odds in this match can swing with or against you so fast.
Oh, just turn that around.
Boom!
He has truly gone to a different zone, you guys.
Just a brazen challenge, trying to provoke an incredibly rash reaction.
Edge with the alertness there.
Oh, a rear super kick.
From behind, nasty. Stop!
Oh, man.
Hooked up.
Driven down.
Some hard offense landing on the champ.
Letting this match go a little longer than is strictly advisable. Might want to try making use of that stipulation.
Oh, somebody's got to stop this. And each of these lethal maneuvers have got to be taking a toll.
The steps connect.
That hurt me just watching.
You better have an aptitude for pain because it just keeps coming.
Boom! And you never want to count a competitor out, but there seems to be no signs of defense right now.
I was getting crushed inside.
This doesn't even look like trying to win a match anymore. This looks like trying to end someone's career.
Oh, my gosh.
And things are just going from bad to worse.
Oh, man. This has to be stopped. The cumulative damage here is going to have long-term effects.
Oh, the knee just being torn apart now.
Right to the back of the neck. Ooh. Boom. Able to avoid any harm there.
Jack!
Uh-oh. Dropping the elbow right on the knee.
Talk about dismantling your opponent. These superstars are showing no concern for their own well-being. All that matters to them right now is doing as much damage to one another as possible. Stops the kick. Drop kick. Right on the money.
Big forearm.
And Edge is countered.
And another counter. Reversal after reversal, proving they did their homework.
Oh, God.
Just mounted with punches. And not, oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
Oh, right across the solar plexus.
That kick will stop you in your tracks.
Man, a little extra luster behind that kick. Stop in the leg. Oh. Oh, stop after stop after stop. Jeez.
And he barely evades. These are dangerous attacks on their own, but now the damage is exponential. multiplying. Oh, heinous knee to the face.
Intensity and anger boiling over, all coming to a head on the stage.
As we can only see, it's only getting worse by the second, Michael.
Have you ever seen such disdain from this superstar for the other?
This is so chaotic.
They've taken it to a new level here tonight.
Well, I don't think either one of these superstars will ever be the same after this match.
Plenty of ways to get creative. Up on the entrance area.
Also plenty of ways to get yourself seriously hurt.
He's got him scouted. Big boot. Covered by the champ.
And he only stays down for a 1 count.
This is where great cardio makes all the difference, helping you stay alive deep into the match.
Edge is taking charge.
And Edge is carefully calculating every movement. Brutal boot. Edge with the alertness there. Everyone get out of the way. These two are abandoning all restraints. Oh.
Now look at this now. Uh-oh. Oh, bridging package powerbomb.
They got it! New champ! What a moment!
Well, Falls Count Anywhere matches never disappoint, and this one was no exception.
Here is your winner, and new wrestling champion, Youngblood Big.
It is hard to think of a WWE superstar who dominates the ring quite like Yokozuna. The sumo style of the man from the land of the rising sun is only overshadowed by his impressive agility.
The nearly 600-pound behemoth has to be one of the most imposing superstars to ever step into the ring.
I'll second that, Corey.
And The Miz is eyeing him up from across the ring. You have to appreciate everything the A-lister's been able to accomplish in and out of WWE.
I don't know if his unscrupulous tactics are anything anyone should admire, Corey. The Miz has the ability to beat his opponents clean, but we've seen the shortcuts he'll take to ensure he comes out on top.
Neckbreaker!
Oh, that was just malicious.
Just disrespectful.
They are feeding off the WWE fans, now pinning the arm down, and
Goodness gracious. A proverbial mud hole has been stomped, and now it's time to walk it dry. Miz telegraphing that one.
Going counter for counter. Now can it be capitalized on?
flapjack.
Gosh, landing face first.
If you were taking on The Miz in the ring, what's a distinct weakness of his that you would target?
I personally don't see it, but some say Miz has too much pride. So I'd try to get under his skin. If you can get inside The Miz's head and push him off balance mentally, it'll be that much easier to pick him off.
Oh, I had that well scouted. Clothesline!
Well, that'll leave a mark.
Well, that'll do some serious damage. And The Miz might want to look for some of his shortcut tactics after falling to that attack.
Yokozuna's plan of domination is in full swing now.
Taking a trip outside, but he's got to be mindful of the count.
Into the ring again. He deflects it right back.
Dodges out of the way.
Had Miz's playbook scouted.
Oh,
Oh, that'll cave your chest in.
Oh, God, that hurt. And Miz now finding himself on the wrong side of momentum.
Maybe trying to damage Miz's pride as much as his body with these attacks. The Miz looking off balance mentally here.
Here it comes. Side effect.
Yokozuna turns it around.
Back and forth from these competitors. We're off to see the Mizzard.
Producing a trampling. Absorbing some tough hits now.
Yokozuna making devastating use of his size and strength.
He knew that was coming.
Oh, my!
Oh, direct impact to the chest.
Fighting back with a counter.
An elusive Yokozuna there. Able to get out of the way. And a clothesline.
And Yokozuna is really putting the pressure on.
Yokozuna is absolutely unloading here.
Oh, he knew what was coming.
Opportunity now for Miz to capture momentum.
Also a good chance for Miz to gain his wits about it.
Fighting back against Miz.
Oh, no, 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 no. This is no time to hesitate. You can feel the end coming. Pulls their opponent in.
Belly to belly. And gentlemen, the Miz may be fading. And what he's looking for here looks like a potential submission maneuver coming. Submit. And watch this. Letting him free.
Had him where he wanted him, but maybe he has something better planned.
Yoko says this one's over.
Bonsai drop. Will Yokozuna seal the deal?
2 count. Finally ends it. And all the bloodshed. Perhaps worth it now. HBK, Shawn Michaels is looking to get this show on the road.
To be fair, Michael, HBK is a show in and of himself. From his entrance to the 3 count, Shawn Michaels never takes his foot off the gas. HBK's signature style is what has made him such a lasting presence in the WWE.
But let's stop messing around and turn our attention to L.A. Knight, a man who likes to have a little fun inside the ring and who lives the good life outside of it. When L.A. Knight steps through the ropes, it's showtime.
He's flashy, I'll give him that. But what really impresses me about Knight is how he gets down to business when the bell rings. He shows off, and he shows up.
And able to counter.
Got out of that situation and avoids any harm.
Nice side headlock applied.
Oh, and a right hand for good measure.
And if you're Shawn Michaels, you got to think this is just another night at the office, right?
Yes and no. HBK can and has taken many a beating. Shawn never lets the pressure get to him, and he always seems to find a way to stay in the fight.
Look at this heel hook. This is how you punish your opponent, and he's enjoying every minute of it. Oh, ouch.
And he gets the better of HBK.
Then slamming their face down. Gloating for the world to see.
Bam!
Evades the attack. Powerbomb. A powerbomb like that will leave you with bruises and remind you of this moment for days.
Right to the face.
My God.
LA Knight reminding the
Oof. He gets what he deserves for all that gloating.
Oh, and a right hand for good measure. And a reversal by LA Knight. Ow! LA Knight got shown up that time with a stiff attack.
Yeah, and Michaels executing like only the showstopper can.
Arm bar. Just stretching out the arm.
Oh, a stiff boot to the face.
He had it scouted. Counters right into a backbreaker.
HBK is a moving target here.
Oh, strong impact.
Oh, man. And he said, "You're not getting me with that this time."
Whipped over in a snap suplex.
That was a hell of a maneuver there, guys.
Able to parry that one. Boom. He just barely dodges.
Finds the room. Springboard misses the target. Knew what was coming there.
Reversal after reversal. These two are ready for each other.
Big back body drop.
Oh, you see the height on that?
Ooh, knee right to the spine. Make your legs go numb. This match's brutality starting to show on him.
HBK delivering, and you can tell he senses crunch.
Good night. Sweet chin music. Climbing up to the top now.
Look out!
Splash. That's gotta be it. 2. Oh, he got him. What a win. That match deserves another look.
Here is
Here
your
we
winner,
go.
the Hard